be starting a Bokashi compost for indoors, just for our food scraps. We still have a traditional compost out back, but we're going to be putting our own food scraps into a bucket, and then it speeds along the composting process and makes it a little bit faster. So when you put it out into the traditional compost, that speeds that along and you'll have dirt sooner. I don't know a lot about Bokashi, but I've been reading and watching some videos. I watched one, I believe it was Epic Gardener, about Bokashi and was following some of his tips and tricks and decided to try it myself. So here we go. One thing I'm using is this Bokashi grain. Honestly, I just kind of picked one off of Amazon. I don't know a lot about it. I tried to make sure I was getting an all natural. There's no chemicals or nothing like that in there. But pretty much the gist of this is that you put in your food scraps, you sprinkle this on, and you shut it and keep it airtight. Airtight is the important part, as it's anaerobic composting versus your traditional compost, which is aerobic, meaning air. This one doesn't like air. So sprinkle this on top of your food and then close it down to keep the air out. For the Bokashi compost, I have a bucket with a lid, airtight. I'm just using 2 buckets. These are buckets from Home Depot. And what you do is you drill holes in the bottom of one bucket, put it in another bucket, because you want all the liquid to drain out of this bucket off the food and into the bottom bucket. You can actually use that and you mix it with water for concentration and put that on your plants as another type of fertilizer. Now, you really should chop them up more, but I didn't. It's been too long. I don't want to touch it. So in it goes. Now what you see is I got eggs, pasta, watermelon, oranges, there's some garlic, a bunch of different things, coffee grounds, all in my Bokashi. So the next thing I do is I'm going to be putting this Bokashi grain into the bucket. Now we're just going to close up shop and keep it airtight.